Hello everybody, my name is Victor Agnès and I'm very happy to present you the providence of restoration in Abraham's family. God absolutely predestined that the purpose of creation will one day be realized. That is why God called Abraham to replace Noah. Abraham's family was supposed to restore through indemnity the foundation for the Messiah and welcome the Messiah upon that foundation. Abraham was supposed to restore through indemnity the foundation of faith, and his sons were supposed to restore through indemnity the foundation of substance. Therefore, Abraham inherited the mission of Noah, and therefore the mission of Adam. For that reason, Abraham was in the position of the restored Adam. God commanded Abraham to offer a dove, a ram, and a heifer. These three sacrifices represented the cosmos, which is completed through the three stages of the growing period. The dove represented the formation stage, the ram represented the growth stage, and the heifer represented the completion stage. I have one question. Why did Abraham put all this offering all together in one single altar? It is because Abraham was in the position of restored Adam, and therefore God intended to restore all the indemnity at one time, that he wanted to restore through the three central figures: Adam representing the formation stage, Noah representing the growth stage, and Abraham representing the completion stage. Abraham, however, did not cut the dove in two, as he was supposed to do, and the birds of prey came down and defiled the sacrifice. Therefore, because of this failure in the symbolic offering, all the conditions that God wanted to restore through indemnity were lost. Moreover, Abraham's descendants had to suffer under slavery for 400 years in the land of Egypt, and the providence of restoration was prolonged through three generations of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And God asked Abraham to offer his son Isaac. Why did God work with Abraham again? There are three reasons. The first one is that the number 3 is the number of completion. Therefore, because the providence to set up the foundation for the Messiah in Abraham's family was the third dispensation, God's principle required that it conclude at that time. Second, Satan already attacked Adam and his son Cain and defiled his family over the course of 2 generations. Therefore, according to the principle of restoration, God could take back Abraham and his son Isaac over the 2 generations. The third point is that even Abraham made a mistake, God could work with Abraham again and ask him to make another offering based on the accumulated merit of Abel's and Noah's faithful heart. Therefore, Abraham put his hand and takes a knife, ready to slay his son Isaac. But at that time, the angel of the Lord called to him from heaven and said, "Do not slay your hand or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God." Abraham's zeal and his absolutely loyalty, faith, and obedience to accomplish God's will lift him up in the same position of already having killed Isaac. Therefore, he completely separated Satan from Isaac. Abraham succeeded in the offering of Isaac, and therefore the providence of restoration in Abraham's family could be carried on by Isaac. Isaac, inheriting the mission of Abraham, made the offering and restored through indemnity the foundation of faith. Before Isaac's sons, Esau and Jacob, could establish the foundation of substance, Jacob first had to restore through indemnity the position of Abel through indemnity. Jacob, in his fight to restore the birthright of the eldest son on the individual level, he cleverly exchanged it with his brother Esau with some bread and a pottage of lentils. Second point, Jacob went to Haran, represented the Satanic world, and suffered there for 21 years of drudgery. But at the end, he could restore the birthright by inheriting family and wealth in his due inheritance. Third one, Jacob triumphed over the angel in a wrestling substantial battle at the ford of Jabbok, therefore restoring the dominion over the angels. At that time, the angel gave him the name Israel, setting up the foundation for the chosen people to appear and be established. Therefore, Jacob restores through indemnity the position of Abel. Isaac's two sons, Esau and Jacob, had to be put in the divided position of Cain and Abel, respectively. They were supposed to restore through indemnity the condition to remove the fallen nature and therefore set up the foundation of substance. Jacob, triumphing from the angel, gave the name Israel, putting the foundation to establish the chosen people. When Esau opened his arms and affectionately welcomed his brother Jacob as he returned to Canaan, they established the indemnity condition to remove the fallen nature. Therefore, the foundation of substance could have been established. Last, the foundation for the Messiah could have been established in Isaac's family, on the family level. However, in Abraham's time, the fallen people already built up satanic nations who could have easily overpowered Abraham's family. Therefore, the Messiah could not come safely at that time. Jacob's family, therefore, centered on Joseph, entered the land of Egypt and suffered in a substantial course of 400 years in the land of Egypt, trying to establish the national foundation for the Messiah. God regarded Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as the same person in his will, even they were different individuals. Jacob, getting the name Israel, could set up the foundation to establish the chosen people. Moreover, by establishing the indemnity condition to remove the fallen nature, Jacob established the model course to subjugate Satan. And therefore, Jesus, Moses, and the chosen people had to walk the same pattern of the model course to subjugate Satan. Thank you very much for your attention.